They paid her $50 per name to give who was behind the detention page. She gave them Rose. She gave them Vessel. She gave them who else was it, y'all?
You.
I know I was gonna say the best for last. She gave them Rose. She gave them Vessel. She gave them $2. Who else? For the haters. Her and me.
But wasn't she live on the detention page when she said that?
She was live, but she said it's other people helping her. She gave 6 names. She gave For the haters. She gave Vessel. She gave $2. She gave Rose, herself, and me. Right? So I'm behind it too. Okay? They paid $50 per name. Okay? I don't know. You tell me if it's correct. Because when I told y'all it was correct, y'all told me I was being condescending, but I wasn't taking accountability. She didn't show no receipts. No. Not one. Not one receipt.
That's crazy. No receipts at all.
Am I surprised that she lied? Absolutely not.
So she got paid. So allegedly she got paid to lie.
She got paid to give names.
So
they don't give a fuck if it was a lie.
Not even paid to give names. So who's to say that this detention person wasn't sitting, watching, listening to the speculation and said, you know what, I'm going to let her borrow my page to feed the narrative that is her?
I don't know, but you know what's so funny, Bella? That ain't even important. Let me tell you why. This whole thing
keep going.
This whole thing between Heartbreaker and Aries for this funeral to started from them trying to find out who was detention. That's how the argument
over started. A blogger page?
Over them trying to find out if HB was detention. That's how this whole argument started that led to the funeral. But clock this part. Out of all the shit that happened tonight, I'm going to play a video for you. I want you to hear this. Because this going to blow you away. It's abundantly in here. I need abundantly. Because this about to blow you away. The video that I got, I was taken back. And you going to be too.
Sure. I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, I'm still up. I told you I gotta stay. I might as well put the baby on the bus.
One day, like I never left. That shit is hurting and bothering me. But to hear that this woman did the take it to God. That baby is innocent.
Hold on, let me charge my phone. I mean, I gotta plug my microphone back up. Hold on. I'm doing all nighter, y'all. Y'all cash apping me this early in the morning. What y'all trying to tell me through a cash app? Yeah, I've been on. Hold on, let me charge my phone. I mean, I gotta plug my microphone back up. Hold on. I'm doing all nighter, y'all. Y'all cash apping me this early in the morning. What y'all trying to tell me through a cash app? Yeah, I've been on all night. I gotta stay up because I gotta get my baby on the bus, so I might as well stay up. Shit, fuck it. We on here. Okay, you ready? I need you to listen closely.
Oh, trust me, I'm ready. Second device ready.
That shit is hurting and bothering me. But to hear that this woman did the same, see me, I can take it to God. That baby is innocent. That's an innocent baby. Heartbreaker, she going too far. I can't. Death, like at the end of the day, we all gotta go from this earth one day. All this shit we doing over here, one day this ain't gonna matter. He gonna shed us down to dirt. There's no way I could even be in the same room with a person like that wishes death on a baby. At some point, this shit gotta stop.
What she say?
No, wait a minute. I know you
Hold on, let me
lying.
put my earphones in.
I know
See, y'all ain't
damn
gonna
well.
y'all they can play in y'all face. They ain't gonna play in my
No,
face.
hold on. Because
What you?
when I woke up this morning, I was told that I was supposed to be summoned to somebody's court over some shit that happened last year because she upset that I was like, you know what, I have to protect my platform because when I found out one of her mods unalived his own child, I said, oh
I
hell
want you to say
no.
that one more
First of
time. When you
all,
found out
they
what? No, I want you to say
I
that one more
found
time.
out I found out that Nitra Mod unalived his own
Who is
child.
Nitra?
And when
Who is
I
Nitra? That lady that was on that recording?
Nitra was a woman who is on the recording, who was my mod, who at one point supported my platform, even got me my robe. When
So
I
wait a minute,
found
stop
out that
there.
she
Stop right
knew,
there. So you mean to tell me that the woman there that says she can't believe that someone would sit on a panel with someone that will wish unaliving on a baby has a mod that actually unalived the baby?
that don't even make sense because the audio that I played, which got me cussed out, she sent me a text message cussing me out, saying she blocked me, whatever, because of it. But if she's saying that she can't believe somebody will sit in a panel with someone like that, but you have someone who unalived his own child, and you said that you don't care what he did all those years ago, like so that audio was played in court,
That same
and
voice.
she also
I wish I had
the
the other
same
audio.
voice,
That same voice
same
was
voice,
played when there was a whole panel of people saying, I don't care if you grape a baby, shake a baby. It
correct.
ain't my baby. Was that not said in that panel?
That
I
was
don't care if
said
you
in
grape a baby,
that was
shake a
said.
baby. Okay.
Now, so here's my question for what I'm trying to understand. So,
Sorry,
the
Still Rose.
woman
I
who
gotta get in
said
the
all of
shower.
this about a innocent child that's no longer here is supposed to be taking me to court over what happened last year because I removed her as a mod for the things that she condoned. I'm confused. It wasn't personal. It's just the fact that I literally said I have to protect my platform. What you are associated with can have effect on me. How am I wrong for that? So for the people that's going to be attending that show tonight, enjoy it. But you are literally going to be sitting back watching a
Oh,
hypocrite.
thank y'all for the cash apps. Thank y'all.
Okay, can I say something right quick?
Go ahead.
That
Hi.
is
Thank
insane.
y'all.
She really said that shit? She said that shit
Oh, I ain't
last
done
night.
yet. Oh, I ain't
Hold
done
on,
yet.
hold on.
Oh, you're
Cause
not even
hindsight.
done?
No, she not done. But let me say this right quick, cause hindsight is 2020, and I just be sitting around letting shit just transpire. But I want us to go back. Can we take it back? Because I didn't,
Sure.
Bella. I want you remember, and I wasn't trying to be funny. It's just when I be seeing shit that I already know, and I know somebody is to, new to TikTok, I just be trying to let a motherfucker know, right? So, Bella, do you remember when court first started? You first started court, and Nitra was in there for moral support, remember? She was in there for moral support. Do you remember how upset out of everybody that was in your life? It was over 1,000 people in there then. But out of everybody that was in your life and
Thank you for
everybody,
highlighting that part for the people in the back. But go
for the
ahead.
people in the back, it is what it is. But it was a lot of people in there then, and you had Nitra up there for moral support because you know what? Sometimes you don't know. When you new to
I
somebody,
sure didn't.
people bring their representatives. Whether their representatives have teeth or not, people bring their representatives. And so when I seen her in your live up there for moral support, that's why I said what I said, right? And so out of everybody that was coming at Nitra in them comments, my shit was hitting too hard. Do you remember that out of everybody that was fucking her up in them
Your
comments,
comment was singled out.
my comment, she read my comment because she knows it's crazy when people know who been around and who know them for real. So she read my comment out loud, and then that's when her real character started coming out. You remember that? She started cussing
Yes.
people out in the comments. She started going really, really hard. And I just want you to remember, babe,
Oh, I ain't
that's
forget.
why I came to you like, hey, everybody on this app ain't who they say they are. And you know, I'm gonna stop being who I was last
Thank y'all
time.
for the cash apps.
I'm gonna be the motherfucker that I am in real motherfucking life. Ain't nobody finna play with me no more. I don't give a fuck if you think we best friends. Bitch, when you do something that I don't agree with, I'm going to say it out loud. Because I said it out loud then and motherfuckers drug me. And I don't give a fuck. You can drag me if you want to.
But this is the right. Let me explain to y'all. Everybody like, T, you ain't sleep, you ain't sleep. Every so often I do these lives. They call sacrificial lives. Am I saying it right? Sacrificial.
Sacrificial.
And those are the lives that I may do an all-nighter, but some shit gonna get resolved. I may do an all-nighter, but I guarantee you some shit is gonna get resolved.
So
I've
damn,
said, and
Nietzsche back on the
this is not my
docket.
first time
Shit.
saying this, y'all. I say this all the time. If anybody been following me, they know I call them sacrificial lives. That means I sacrifice my sleep for what I need to be doing. Whatever my purpose is, whatever I have to do. And this ain't just this. I've done this before. And every time I do it, something happens. Shit hit the fan. Shit come out. My mission is done. I go my ass to sleep. And if it take me all night to do it, I'm going to do it. We be all right.
I appreciate that though, T. I really appreciate that because the shit that is crazy
Thank
because
y'all for the cash.
the shit that happened yesterday, um, I don't think it's
Oh, I
crazy.
ain't done yet. Because I don't want to, because this, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. All this stuff I'm telling y'all, this shit is important. It got derailed once Detention went live.
Wait, did Abundantly send you that video or you need her to
Nope.
play it?
She came up and played it, though,
She
earlier.
did.
Because I needed people to hear how people was playing in their face.
Because Nitra literally said on her live and said,
Because
I don't
y'all,
give a
I'm going to
damn.
let y'all hear $2. Because remember, I told y'all some shit was finna happen anyway. That night, when I called $2 out again, when she was saying that people had to be accountable and Bella had to be accountable, I said, well, $2, you keep coming up here saying Bella got to be accountable. Was you accountable when you did that skit on Chef?
Cause
Right?
oh,
Now, we had 3.1K people in here. Oh, it was the right time to do this today. That day. So we played the receipts. And she was livid because, mind you, it was passion in that clip. And everybody thought Chef called her job. And she said, I'm taking y'all to court then. And she kept trying to intimidate us. And I told y'all, I said, hey, I said, don't y'all fall for it. It's an intimidation tactic. She's scared. She was in the comments like, y'all press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Y'all mad. I said, no, we not mad. You are. Remember, I kept saying that. This was the other night. I said, y'all better be ready for what's finna come. Did I tell y'all that? I said, be ready for what's finna come.
I just have one question.
Go ahead.
So how do I tie into that? That's where I'm confused on. Like somebody just woke up and said, you know what? I got an issue with Bella for what happened last year. I'm confused. I'm just trying to figure it out.
We was speaking about the video on 411 page. And she want, anytime your name come up, because
411
y'all,
blocked me. I don't even know what's that about. So I don't know what's on 411 page.
so the video on there of you and Chase and Pillow live, okay? Everybody was talking about it. It was brought to my page. I hadn't seen it. Somebody had sent it to me, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll listen to it. So it was up for a discussion. Because it was up for a discussion, she came up, because anytime your name come up, you know she's coming up. You already know that. Right? And I was saying that Bella not finna fight y'all. And Bella, when I said that, I'm not saying you a punk. I'm saying you're not finna go back and forth because that's not what you represent here right now. You're not doing it. Okay? So I said she's not finna go back and forth. All right, I said she's not trying to
So
be confrontational.
can I speak on that one
Go
part real
ahead.
quick? I'm not going back and forth because I gave that energy for 4 months straight last year. And I said, you know what? I'm not doing that going into a new year. So that's the only reason why I'm not doing the back and forth. But I think people forgot that
I did forget
damn
about
near
that. I did forget about that.
almost every
Until you
other
said it
day,
yesterday, I forgot about that.
that like almost every other day I was going
Because
back and
remember, you was
forth.
playing them
It
long ass lives. This is the
sure
part. This
was.
I'm so glad you said it. I'm so glad you said it because even though you played all them receipts, people did exactly what I told them they was gonna do today. I said after all these receipts is done, and y'all see all the truth, everything gonna go back to normal tomorrow. And you remember, you put so much time, you invested so much time in playing all the receipts, and people still was like, oh, okay, we got everything we need to know. Back to normal.
Right. So at
Nietzsche could
that
call me
point,
messy. She could call me messy all she wants to. I am messy. I spill all. Let me help y'all out. Don't bring no bones back to me. I'm messy than a motherfucker. Okay? I spill every lick of tea. That's why.
okay, well,
That's
for
why
the
they don't
people
like
that's
me.
reporting to you, let them
Okay?
know that no, I am not going to be attending nobody's show this evening. So if you're looking for me to be there, I won't. Because one of the rules in my show is that just because you're on the docket does not mean you have to show up. So we're talking about rules applying. Yeah, I'm gonna take my own advice and apply that rule.
So my
So
thing is this, and I'm
do what you do
no
best.
shade toward Diamond. So my thing is this: if we're so outraged about what happened with Aries, why wasn't that same energy addressed when Nitra said what she said and everybody kept saying about them recordings? Why nobody talked about that? Why is she still on panels? Why is she still accepted in spaces when everybody was outraged about her saying, having a mind that unalived this child, her saying, rape, I don't care about no baby being unalived. All of this stuff. Now, all of a sudden, Bella, clock this. Remember in the coalition meeting? See, you finna know, you gonna
Okay.
know I'm solid from right here. What I say in that coalition meeting when they was saying deplatform people, was I in alignment with deplatforming anybody?
No, you was not.
I said I am not here to police nobody, to deplatform nobody. That is not my job. My job is I thought this group, and I said it in front of everybody. I thought this group was for us to be accountable for our actions, to be the change,
Yes.
so that the change could come. It is not for me to apply change to other people. Did I not say that?
Correct. And that's why I was confused why people got in a frenzy about the meeting. Because I'm like, listen, we're basically just saying that we want to set a standard in our own platform. So when you come in our platform, we're not going to allow certain things. That's all. We're not telling you what to do in your space. We're just telling you how we're going to run
But
ours.
I need you to
How
clock
is that
this.
wrong?
But I need you to
Okay,
clock
yep, go
this
ahead.
real quick. Because the coalition is over, so we can talk about this. You remember
Sure.
that meeting that nobody saw. And you remember when we went back to the deplatforming,
Mm-hmm.
right? And there were some names
Yep.
mentioned of who to
Yep.
deplatform, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, what came out of my mouth, I said, how do we measure who to not platform? Because they said Heartbreaker,
Mm-hmm.
Blaze, and
Yep.
Scholar,
Sure did.
right? And I said, what are the measurements of how we decide who not to platform? Patty and Nietzsche both said one of the big things was talking about anybody kids. Remember that. Wishing unalive on kids. Do you remember
Mm-hmm.
that? And I
Mm-hmm.
said, but what happens when something was done? Now, mind you, I wasn't friends with Heartbreaker. I said, what happens when something was done to that person first and that person responded? Does that still count? Because we can't sit here and be running around here saying we're going to X people out when we're saying things because somebody said something about that girl SA. And she reacted. So how do we decipher that? I said this in a meeting, off camera. And I said, before y'all say anything about T, you don't know until it's you. It was me first. Did I not say that, Bella?
You did, in fact, say that.
I said it was me first. She doxed me. She talked about my daughter she called my daughter a prostitute. And she wished death on me. Okay?
Yeah, keep going.
Right? So I said, this ain't got nothing to do with it not being me. It was me first.
I wonder why people forget that part.
Because
But go ahead.
it's not, because it's new drama.
Okay.
Okay? That's not the same. That's not the same. Her calling my daughter a prostitute. That's talking about kids. Her doxing me. Ain't that what said? People shouldn't be doxed. That was what the meeting, that's what the coalition was for. No doxing, no talking about kids, no one about. So what are you talking about? It was me first.
All three was said, actually.
All three was done to me first. Same shit. I didn't complain about it. I ate that shit. So I said we can't determine. So what did we say? We gonna come back to that. Didn't we say that? Because we couldn't decide on how we would determine that. So we made no decisions.
Did they ever come back to it? Yeah,
We never came back to it. Because it wasn't about the coalition. It was about the who had wronged them. And I'm finna prove it right now. Because they were so hung up on deplatforming people that when it came out that Nitruk Mod unalived his child, there was no outrage on her end. She was still allowed on panels. She was still allowed in spaces, and she still defended that behavior. So please don't tell me this ain't about the who. I mean, this ain't about the.
Can I make a highlight for that?
This is about the who, not the what. Go ahead.
So when I found out, I immediately removed her as a mod. Right then and there, I said they have audio of you admitting you knew about it last year as to what he did. That's what I told her. Fast forward, then the audio came out about what she said about that child and how she did not care. She didn't know that baby. And
Rewind, Bella. Rewind. Before it came out that her mod unalived. See, this is the thing about God don't play about me. I'm telling y'all this right now. Before it came out that her mod unalived the baby, she dragged me. Because I let Heartbreaker back on my platform, remember? Do y'all remember that? And I said I wasn't going to talk about it. Trip, do you remember that?
Yep, I remember. And I want to ask you, nigga, did you go to sleep last night?
No, I've been up. This is my sacrificial life. I go to sleep in a little bit. My grandson got to get on the bus, so I might as well stay up because I'm going to fall asleep and then he ain't going to get on the bus on time. So I might as well just till he get on the bus. But do you remember that? I got dragged for allowing her back in my space. And I didn't even drag her. I didn't drag her back. I got blocked. I got talked about. People said they weren't fucking with me no more. They weren't coming on my platform no more. Y'all remember that?
In the comments.
Okay? Cool. I respected people's boundaries and I still didn't talk about them. But when it was you ain't blocked the motherfucker that was your moderator. And now you go into another space now and you don't want nobody to bring up the fact that your moderator unalived the child. But you screaming to the top. Now you on recording saying this. 2 weeks after a video get released of you and your other moderator saying, shake a baby, grape a baby. I don't care about a dead baby. It ain't my baby. And you on video, you on recording saying this. On Nosy Bystander in the live of all lives.
Can the people have context as to the timelines between the audios? So
Oh
the
yeah,
audio
that
of
audio with
what
Nitra
she
and them was
said,
like
yes,
it was about 2 weeks ago. It was between 2 to 3 weeks ago.
2 to 3 weeks. I just want to make sure we understand the timeline. So I'll even give it a hypothetical. Maybe a month ago of what she said about that baby pertaining to Mario's child. However, yesterday she said she's not going to be in a platform with someone who speaks ill of a child.
I
I
play it
just want to make
again.
sure I'm
I play
clear
it
on that.
again. I play
You
one
know
again.
what? I really
Yes,
don't care if she
context is
said that
important.
shit. I don't care if she said that shit 5 years ago. You said that, and it's a part of your character.
And then she said this after that.
Was doing that type of shit. Funeral Monday. That shit is hurting and bothering me. But to hear that this woman did the same, see me, I can take it to God. That baby is innocent. That's an innocent baby.
Trip, wasn't we fighting about that? That they didn't care about a baby. That ain't had none, that baby or that baby mama didn't have nothing to do with the beef between anybody with Nitra. That baby was not
Yes,
only innocent, but the mother didn't have nothing to do with their beef too. Didn't we talk about that?
we did. And then remember, Kev tried to talk to her. She was like, no, I don't want to come over there. Couple people who was not actually involved or didn't have no beef with her tried to talk to her. She like, I don't want to talk about that. I'll talk to y'all on the back end. It was Anitra. That whole video is compiled over on Bigo. Anitra and Glam K Duffy wife. They was over there speaking. Yeah, I got me a little
Did
bit of
she
sleep
not
last night.
say that? Didn't she even go to the point and say that somebody cropped the video and edit and like she
Yeah, and
said
that
they
video
cropped
was
her
not
picture?
edited at
Like
all.
they said that like she said people cropped her picture because she wasn't that big. She said they
Yeah.
cropped her words too.
Yeah,
Well, no, that
I
wasn't the
heard that
case
one.
though. Because we
Hmm.
was the people that was over there on Bigo. I abundantly probably sleep this morning, but people that was
Nice
over there,
shoes.
yeah, the people that was over there, it was word for word. It was a lot of people that was going back and forth between the lives. So not only was it screen recorded and there were no glitches, no stops, no pauses in between. It was word for word. Nobody had a chance to fucking crop her video before they played it. It was played over
If
on Bigo before it was played over here.
That recording that you just played, it had no pauses. It was a literal recording of everything she
she
said.
lied about the Shake a Baby thing video,
No, she didn't. That's the video.
where it's somebody shed a lie to abundantly. Just one person shed a lie to abundantly.
Yeah, please
The
wake up.
video ain't got no pauses in it. The video played from start to finish. We was on Bigo. First off, on Bigo, she didn't have to curve what she say because they're not gonna block you based off of what you're saying. She was over there and Glam was over there, and if it was any confusion afterwards, they turned around and Glam came over there on my page and repeated it. We said, you know, you being recorded, right? She said, yeah, that's fine. Y'all can record it, post it, whatever you need to do. Nitra know what she said. Glam know what she said too. But I'm just saying, because Nitra over there right now, and I ain't trying to be funny, Nitra over there right now on Diamond platform.
Well, why don't they just play the recording over there
Well,
to
they
clear it
telling a
up?
different story. Nitra is over there stating her and Bella was good friends at one point. They confided in one another. She said she's asked Bella before. Bella's told her, you're on the docket. She said, I don't want to be brought up or I don't care
But
about
why
that.
is that up for discussion and not this baby?
Now, T, I don't know what the hell they didn't discuss before I opened my eyes.
They
And when
haven't
I
never
got over there,
discussed
that's
it.
what
They
they
never
said.
discussed it. They've never discussed this baby. Somebody brought it up and it was brushed over. I swear for a living,
Well, I
it's
got a
never been
feeling
discussed.
Nitra is intending on still going to court tonight with this. She said we'll be seeing tonight.
They
So
discussing the
I
baby
just
now.
want to
Is
be
somebody
clear.
playing the footage? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so y'all going to see old messages between two people that, again, I thought that she was cool. I thought she was someone that I could trust. Again, she's my elder, so I'm thinking like there was some
I ain't
genuine
forgot to call
guidance
you.
there. So the fact that she's bringing up old messages between people that I've already reconciled with from last year. See, it's one thing when I'm talking about what happened throughout the week. Your